We have chickens, other small animals too, but chickens are the biggest, biggest problem. And we have raccoons and foxes. The raccoons and foxes and the chickens get along really, really well. Yeah, raccoons and foxes love eating the chickens. But occasionally we'll lose a chicken to one of these predators. And I like animals, I love animals. But there certainly is no shortage of raccoons, foxes, or coyotes. We use these kind of traps. These are live traps. Now this is a very common style of trap. It was made popular by a company, I think it was a company by the name of Have a Heart. Have a Heart. And that name, I'm assuming, and I'm pretty sure I'm right, it was developed through the idea that instead of trapping something or using a snare to catch something, you use one of these cages and you catch the animal live. It doesn't get hurt. And I think that's wonderful. Does a good job of trapping them, because they're pretty neat traps. If you haven't seen these work before, it's very simple. It has a door on the front, spring loaded. You put some bait at the back, and when you load this thing, right here, right down here, you can see my finger there, Diana. Right down here, there's this little flat plate. So they smell the food, and when they walk in to get to the food, they step on the plate like this. The door closes, and they're trapped. It's just that simple. Now, that's easy enough. Anybody can do that, and anybody can set these out, and that's what we do. However, I also found it a little bit of a nuisance occasionally because we have several of these around the barn, different places where we think the raccoons will go. I can see the traps from the house window around the barn here where the chickens are, but you can't always tell for sure there's something in it. Certainly not first thing in the morning. So a little while ago, I said, hey, gosh, you know, if I do this, then I'll be able to know for sure whether or not the trap has been set off and whether or not there's an animal in it. So I thought about it, and I grabbed one of these. You can buy about 100 of these for $5. Any hardware store. So that's what I do now. It keeps Diana happy, and I got lots of these. So I took one of these flags, pink, nice bright pink one. They come in yellow and blue, every color you want, and I rigged it so it goes into the door. If you have one of these types of traps, look at the door and just figure it out. The door usually has a rolled edge, and that roll is a tube, and it actually has a hole, and you can put this flag down in there, maybe put a little piece of tape or bend the end so it jams in there tightly, and just so the flag lays just like this. You can see it here. You see? And then, and you can see, you don't really, the flag is flat. Then if I trap an animal, I mean, it's the simplest thing in the world. I told you this was a simple tip, okay? It's just if you have a similar problem, you've got traps around for various reasons, whatever reason, and you want to take a look in the morning and see, okay, everything's good, or, oh, there's one there, oh, there's one over there. Put one of these flags on it. Might save you a little bit of time, a little bit of running around. Simple tip, putting a flag on your trap so you know that it's worked. Okay, that's it.